Hello! Welcome back to another wonderful episode of Sunstriders. I'm, of course, joined here today as your illustrious game master by our emerging storytellers and four of my best friends. Today we'll be playing Star Wars role-playing game, formerly produced by Fantasy Flight Games, now taken over by Edge Studios. And shout out Respecialized Project. We're not using any of that stuff, but it's very interesting. I love what you guys are doing if you happen to come across this. We're also going to be using RPGsessions.com. Ad roll. If you play Genesis, FFG Star Wars, any game, really at all, because it has polyhedral dice as well, you've got to use this table, man. Everything you need in one spot. It's awesome. We love it. All their new updates, they're actually going crazy on weekly updates. Go subscribe to them on Patreon so they can quit their day jobs and make this crazy, and then maybe Disney will put on a sponsored D&D campaign or Star Wars campaign in a new era. But before we get too carried away with that, last we left off, it's been a while. And by been a while, I mean we played yesterday. Because this is all pre-recorded. We played yesterday, so everybody obviously remembers what's going on. But last we left off, our party was on the way to Uzon IV in search of more information about the Obeisance blade that Legion members used on their terrorist attack on Etone to break a very strong force barrier enacted around temple there and causing great harm to the Greek caretakers that live on it. We haven't heard any more information on that yet, but things have been happening back home. We'll circle back to that later. But we stopped on really going from one edge of the galaxy all the way to the other. Had to stop at Shands really real quick to refuel, and got picked up by a USDC picket ship. Friendly stop. Normal sort of way station on the highway type beat. Told the captain of that vessel that we were heading to Uzon IV, or the Uzon system, Uzon II, really. And the captain said, ooh, crazy things have been happening over there. Keep your wits about you. And he had informed us that a couple dozen of freight jobs had been left uncompleted with manifests that had Uzon, the Uzon system, as a stopping point or a pickup point or something of that nature, that those jobs were uncompleted. With that in mind, jump back into hyperspace. Shib sent the tactical data pad from Boss Hadzo back to Detective Olgot on Baccarat. Once again, concerned citizen of the galaxy as our tagline. Hoping to ideally put this crime boss, maybe keep him under the prison on Baccarat forever. Maybe clean up the mean streets of Baccarat's capital city.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
You are. And I think maybe one of the best interpersonal RP session or little scenes we've had in a long time. Bede had a lot to say to Jeff.
That he did.
Drawing some, perhaps, or I say attempting maybe to draw some ties between Jeff and Samson and their respective pasts before apparently losing the ability to speak, and which of course led Jeff to go talk to Samson in a little bit of a tense conversation. And upon arrival into the Uzon system, the Azura Legacy, our YT-3110 light freighter, was abruptly pulled out of hyperspace early. A Sovereignty cruiser is currently enacting a blockade above the planet using some apparently interdictor technology from maybe the old Imperial era, being able to create mass shadows and force ships' hyperdrives to drop out of hyperspace before their enacted route. Crew got pulled on to Wookiee 1, an orbital station that obviously is above Uzon II, the main system of the planet. That is apparently mainly a indentured servitude planet. Maybe not exactly prisoner planet, but a couple of megacorps are making a good living by making the people that owe them money break big rocks into smaller rocks for little to no pay, and then sending that all out. We got a little bit of information. It didn't seem like there were too many shinies, as some of the deck officers mentioned that came out and talked to the crew, were actually on board Wookiee 1, but it doesn't seem like anybody's really wanting to rock the boat too much. So you guys made your way down to the cantina, which on a station this size is by all means dead. Few couple of crews hanging about, and one Belar Meetoh Shagrian sort of pilot hanging out. We chat him up a little bit and get a little bit of a run of information about what's currently going down here. The embargo, the blockade. Bunch of pilots have just given up on their jobs and taken the first road out of here, taking the first shuttle out of here. But it seems like the sovereignty, any freight-bearing vessels are being locked down and are being refused exit of the system. Belar Meetoh, one of those long-haul freighters, told the group that the company he's running for, Pricon Metals, was paying a per diem as long as the blockade was on, and getting paid to do nothing is pretty sweet. So he's been sitting here pickling himself ever since. He also mentioned that he might be able to get the boys down to Uzon IV on one of the command shuttles of the station that runs to and from that planet. Also, Captain Lexall is the commander of Hammerfall sovereignty vessel, currently above Uzon II, which, for anybody that cares, ship nerds, first gen resurgent class Star Destroyer, a couple of modifications. And that's exactly where we left off. So, on that note, we're going to jump right into this session question, man. Should the galactic sovereignty be allowed to exist? Thoughts?
Thoughts from our character?
Yeah, of course. Thoughts from your character, naturally.
What a complex question.
And if you need a recap on, some of the sovereignty's runabouts or holdings in the galaxy, let me know.
Just do that for us. How about
Sure.
that?
So, in a big timeline scale, the final order, so Rise of Skywalker, at last, episode 9, Palpatine's final defeat, and the true downfall of the final order, right? Just because that finishes doesn't mean that those sentiments from people in the galaxy go away. So the galactic sovereignty, now led up by one Rodot Cole, or formerly, I should say, led by one Cole, the Cole family, KUL, rose power and, with an iron fist, pretty much set himself up as king of their contested galaxy. So there's one major section, and then one a little bit galactic south of the Carillion run that the sovereignty currently lays claim to. But they are not currently in open warfare with anyone. And, legally speaking, every sector that is under the sovereignty banner is legally, or has legally, chose to be there. They have paperwork in the Senate that says, or their respective Senate, that says that they are happy to fly the flag of the sovereignty and don't want any help from the USDC or any other trade sectors. And also, this is a good enough time to recap this as well, because it's been a while since we've talked about the macro scope of the galaxy. The USDC, United Sector Defense Coalition, is not as all-encompassing, not even close as the Galactic Republic or the Alliance once was. It's probably 30 to 35% of the galaxy. Many important trading sectors, many important economic hubs, have kind of resorted to a pre-World War I for a real-life parallel sort of way of life.
Hello?
Hello?
You're back.
Okay.
I think we all would.
Yeah,
Maybe so,
I just
yeah.
happened to look over and see everybody frozen. I said, wait a minute.
Pre-World War One.
Oh, yes, pre-World War One. Okay, we didn't miss much. Pre-World War One way of life. Everybody's wanting to do their own thing. They are happy to make
With their own
economic
vassal
alliances
nations.
with
Yeah.
other sectors, but they are wanting to build their own picket systems. They're wanting to have their own navies, their own armies, and make fully their own decisions without having to go too far up the chain. A lot of these mega corporations, Zerka, CEC, Carillion Engineering, Blast Tech, a lot of these that are still about in this period of the galaxy are throwing their weight around. So they've got the money, they have the means to supply these things, and there's a lot of corporatocracy going on in a lot of these sectors, which is the majority. So if we're talking about a three-piece pie chart, sovereignty is probably 15 to 20, USDC is probably about 30 to 35, and then loosely unaffiliated self-run sectors make up the rest. And that's where we're at. Oh, and sovereignty. Sovereign Cole, in the last decade or so, has disbanded his own Senate. So, classically, decided that was too much red tape, so now he just makes all the decisions and puts the people in charge of things that he wants to. And no open warfare, but about 30 years ago, they decided to make a little power grab over in the Carillion sector, in Carillia, hashtag go watch Libertas, and got their ass kicked. So their little southern power base has been diminished greatly. Just a couple of sectors down there that are still flying a sovereign flag. And they have been mainly pushed back to their collective in the northern or galactic northern outer rim sectors, which in a real way contains a lot of old sectorists and in the CIS systems, munilist sectors like those. And then, of course,
I think that
bring us back to, should they be allowed to exist?
I think with that context, Jeff has a pretty clear answer on it. And I wouldn't say that Jeff has had a ton of dealings in his regular life with the galactic sovereignty. He's certainly been much more affected by other organizations doing nefarious things to him and his own. And I think he would probably take the. Hold on, I gotta turn down Spice Man. Okay.
He's got it booming.
I did. And I think he would probably take the stance of there is no artificial system propping up the galactic sovereignty. They are in power on their own merit. There's nothing keeping them there. And to take them out of power, like should they be allowed to exist, to take them out of power is going to be inherently a very violent thing. And I don't know that Jeth sees the systemic violences that the galactic sovereignty is enacting. So he would probably say, you know, they never done anything wrong to me. I've got bigger fish to fry.
Certainly, please roll your destiny points.
Absolutely.
Classic Coruscanti lib take.
Well, I can't get my Discord window out. There we go. Okay.
A Coruscanti liberal, a classic archetype.
No, you got to understand, Jeth's from a backwater planet, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Real and true.
Just from a town in West Virginia of 125 people.
Saying systemic violence.
Very good. Very good.
Ship's got a lot of. Go ahead.
Oh, hey, I was just going to say, nothing I love more than a huge lore dump at the start of the episode. Keep going.
They're essential to have.
Ship's got a lot of big opinions on this one.
Ship's a lot
We'll
more
keep it short
worldly.
and sweet. She is. Should the galactic sovereignty be allowed to exist? No. The galactic sovereignty has committed atrocity after atrocity against the people of the galaxy. On top of that, the galaxy at large, over and over again, has decided that any kind of galactic empire should not exist in any form, whether it's, you know, the original form of like the Republic, which in name wasn't an empire, but let's be honest here. You know, the Republic, the Empire, the First Order shouldn't exist. So then the galactic sovereignty as an offshoot of those previous iterations has no basis to exist. People of the galaxy have consistently rebelled against these fascist regimes, and this one is no different. There's no room in this galaxy for intolerance, warmongering, authoritarianism, or bigotry. So no, the galactic sovereignty should not be allowed to exist.
How much of that do you think Shib picked up from her master?
Probably a lot. Probably a lot.
Very good. Very good.
Jazz
Silbit, former sovereignty soldier, changed his ways, saw the evils of the sovereignty. You know, he's got a lot of big opinions. Probably challenged Shiv's worldview a lot.
That's a great answer, Chris. But please roll your destiny point.
I would, of course, take the 2 light side.
I forgot Jazz went through hell.
Yeah,
He did.
Literally.
Forgot we were part of it.
I think for Null is not very politically minded. But
What?
he is. What? I know, it's a shocker to everyone. But he is very independent thinking. So I think like if you pose the question if the sovereignty should be allowed to exist, I think his answer would be that it is allowed to exist just as it is allowed to be destroyed. It's same as every other thing in this galaxy. Yeah, I mean, I think
That's a great answer. I like that a lot. It's like JJK. All things are impermanent. Very good. Yes. Now, no, this is important as well for you. The sovereignty, they don't recognize droids of any kind as any type of citizen whatsoever. The USDC, all in all, still does not either. very few sectors, far and few in between, are recognizing free droids as capable of voting or ownership or anything of that nature. So that would be something that Noel may have come across in a minor way, probably in his 5 years of life.
Yeah. Precocious little scamp.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Oh.
Thank you.
So, how's the sovereignty on religious freedom?
Not great. They hate Force users. They actually, they're specifically, that would be the major change for the sovereignty from the Empire. The Empire was like, oh yeah, by the way, if we find out you're a Force user, that means you're a Jedi. We're gonna kill you. In the sovereignty, they're like, if you have any type of Force sensitivity in your family tree at all, you are going to be in jail forever. It is like none at all. Even up to classically they say, "Oh, this is bad," and then Emperor Palpatine and his big guys are fucking space wizards, right? Sovereignty not like that at all. Their guys are openly not Force users and have ways to
these guys are chuds.
have developed ways to combat that due to their immense hate of it. So it's less, fear of them being undermined, more like this is wrong and nobody should have this ever.
Yeah, so unless these guys want to all of a sudden start worshiping the god of the sun, no, Samson thinks they should all perish.
No, unless they get cool with religion really fast.
Needs to be some policy changes.
Needs to be some policy changes for sure.
Samson's gonna fix it from the inside.
And I assume you would like the one.
Yes, sir.
Also at home, if you're watching, I like to let them roll their destiny points off of their Force rating instead of just the stock standard one roll. It does tend to weight your table to more light-sided points. However, not necessarily a bad thing. Empower your players so then you can counterpunch and make their day worse whenever it's actually important. Okay.
Make their day more interesting.
Make their day more interesting. Keep your spicy D20s ready, Keep it rolling before the game. Anything that rolls a 1 or 2 or 19 or 20, keep them. Anything else, save them for later.
I love that.
Well, dude, we're ready. We're in it. So, once again, as we left off, Belar Meetoh said, "Hey, man. By the way, if you guys need a pilot, I would love to tag along if you guys let me borrow the ship when you're not using it to run some simple freight jobs." You guys were like, "Sweet." So he also said, "Hey, man, I can get you on the Uzon IV. So, what do you guys want to do?"
Well, are we ready for Uzon IV right now? Or are we doing some freight jobs?
Well, right now,
Yeah,
can't do any freight jobs.
Yeah, can't do anything.
It's locked down like a damn chastity belt.
Kind of
real.
Well, and they quoted us like a week, right?
Maybe.
The deck officer, the guy of the station crew, said, "Yeah, I'm sure it'll only be like a week." Belar's been here for about 20 days.
A bureaucratic week.
Yes, a bureaucratic week, absolutely.
A week not counting Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays.
Yeah, not counting Tongs Day, Horus Day, things of that nature.
I'm starting to pick up.
I think I'm gonna pull up the Star Wars weekday names, and I'm gonna make you guys use. I was empowered by Brendan Lee Mulligan in campaign 4, him using only made up weekday names. I'm like, fuck, that's pretty impressive. But I mean, I won't say you guys have free reign of Wookiee One, but it's not like anybody sovereignty. No stormtroopers are keeping you guys locked in here, and nobody really seems all that interested and stop keeping you in the canteen or in your ship. So if you guys wanted to investigate around a little bit, I'd say Belar mentioned where you guys could meet up with him. So if you guys want to explore, gather some more information, anything of that nature, feel free, of course. Or we can head over to, say, Hangar Bay Besh and meet up with Belar and see where this wacky world takes us.
Thoughts?
I mean,
Well,
I don't feel a super strong pull to need to investigate into here, just because I mean, it seems relatively on the up and up.
yeah, I mean, what information could we glean from trying to peruse? Like, are they being truthful about why they're stopping people? I mean, just seems like a regular stick up.
Yeah, and
We have-
and that's
Pretty clear. I think it's pretty clear what's going on.
yeah, and also you guys are all pretty intelligent. Noel especially. Power grabs are not that uncommon. Now, is Uzon within the sovereignty recognized borders? Hell no. Is it bordering it? Absolutely. Very much like the Mandalore system.
And we did hear, I think, from Belar that other people have been released, so it's not like they're just like taking everyone's ships and cargo.
Absolutely. So, Belar did mention that only a few guys have actually flown their ships out, because most of them are not owner operators. They have company ships. It's company crews. So if those guys are abandoning it, they're taking like shuttles that are coming, every other day or so, and they're heading to the next port, finding another ride, going back to get on the job train. The guys that are still here are like Belar, might be getting paid a per diem, or might be owner operators and are not willing to drop everything because it may be the only way that they get paid, or are not willing to gain a mark as a cargo dropper, which is important. So the people that are here are probably getting paid to hang out and wait out the storm, or are just not willing to have the mark or have that black mark on their freight hauler record.
I'm Camp Uzon IV.
Yeah. May as well
Good.
get to it whenever the time comes.
Very good, very good. Oh, and this is an important refresh as well. Jeff sold a few sticker crates of Guga Juice, man. He had
I sure did.
he had
I sure
had what
did.
he needed. And first time you've had credits all campaign, I think.
Yes, this is the first time I've ever had any credits to my name.
Which, hey, that's awesome.
This guy's rich.
Bunch
Big
of warrior monks, man. Okay, well, then we'll get just a little camera pan, 1960s Batman style, of you guys rolling up to Hangar Bay Besh. Of course, Belar, nowhere to be seen. You guys walk in, doors open. It is a old, like 40, 50-year-old Lambda shuttle. Seems to have been taken care of at least. But it's painted. It's got a pretty sweet green and black trim, seemingly of probably colors of local government. Not powered up. It's got a few sentry droids kind of keeping the perimeter. They're not even like walking about. They're just little turret droids. that you can see their little lights and they're scanning back and forth. No maintenance crews of any kind. A couple of mouse droids running about, running little sweepers and things like that. But outside the door, no Belar.
Should we knock on the hatch door?
And I'm sure he's here somewhere.
He did seem pretty hammered.
Well, couldn't hurt to knock.
Would you guys like to enter the bay?
Yeah.
So, you guys cautiously begin to stroll up. As you guys kind of cross the threshold, both of the little sentry droids whoop, and turn towards you guys. Loud automated system in Besh. Unauthorized access. Unauthorized access. Please leave the hangar bay. Coming from a little sentry turret.
Are the sentry turrets like? Are these like sovereignty? Or
no, it looks like
is there any way to tell?
Easiest way to tell, it looks like they have been built like out of the floor, right? So it seems like they are probably come with the orbital station. And ship, they don't say by the order of the Galactic Sovereign or anything like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good indicator.
I'd like to call out, Belar, are you in there? We are authorized. And I'll try to hold up my claw hand unthreateningly, and it doesn't work.
As you begin talking, you can hear the whir up, the charge up of some blaster cells warming up in the sentry turrets.
Ooh.
And then some hurried, lopsided boot steps from behind you. As Belar Meetoh, in a ill-fitted uniform, so much so that you think it may be probably for a female officer, strides into the hangar bay, like trying to get his clasp all the way done and trying to tuck the front of the vest in, but it's not going to make it over the belly, not by a long shot. And his big boots are obviously not uniform code, but he's got them on anyways. Strides up to... Oh, sorry, my friends, you beat me here a little bit early. Access code Alpha Alpha 1 or 2. Command module override Zesh Zesh. And he fumbles, pulls a little ident card out, puts his finger over the picture on the physical ident card. Obviously human behind his finger. He's Shagreen, of course. Deep blue purple skin, long montrals with the horns off and then 2 horns up top. Holds it out to the sentry droids. They say, code scan, code scan, code scan. And it's a long 30 seconds. Access granted. Welcome aboard, Administrator Jana. Well, let's not wait too long, my friends.
Whatever you say, Administrator Jonah.
Yes, a friend of yours.
Yeah. We've been acquainted. Bag gate. Hydraulics already down. Oh, come on. Punches the code a few times. Does not open up the rear door. Just, oh, Criff. They must have cycled the damn codes this week. Anybody can give me a hand?
Are you trying to? I can help. Just let me know how.
Well,
Is there a scomp interface?
oh, absolutely. Well, yeah, man, this is standard. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just. USDC, they might call it a little, breaking and entering, but we're just borrowing. We're going to bring it right back.
So we're not breaking into your ship. We're breaking into somebody else's ship.
Well, this isn't really anybody's ship. All right? It's the Midstratum ship, So it's public use for administrators. Anyway,
Which you, of course,
buddy.
are.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, go ahead. Noel, if you'd like, go ahead and give me a computers check. I'll be 1 red, 2 purples.
Kib, in your experience, does it usually take a lot of buddies to tell the truth?
In my experience, no, it does not. Usually, my truth-telling sentences usually contain about 0 buddies.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh. 3 failures.
So 3 failures, 2 advantages though. So no, you scomp in, start twisting, looking for the override. Can't quite hack it. Now, no despair, so no alarms start going off or anything like that. But it does not seem like on this closed circuit that there are any back doors that you'll be able to get through from this pad at this moment. 2 advantages.
This typically works. Is 2 advantages a minor scene change?
Sure.
How about that whatever their last repair that was being done to the ship is like the very bottom, and there's like a small crawl space that someone could potentially fit through.
Maintenance guy didn't lock his shit out.
Maintenance guy didn't lock his shit out. I think that's good. I like that. So, to crawl up in there, I think I want coordination to be able to squeeze through the maintenance gap on this little sub panel on the outside of this hole here. So anybody who'd like to, please load me up a coordination check. I like it at 2. I like it at 2 purples.
I got 2 yellows, 1 green. They got
almost certainly that will be you then, Jeff.
Okay. You said how many perps?
Just 2 purples.
Heard that. Hey, not bad.
Very good. So, Samson, you lean over. Half-eaten sandwich on a toolkit, couple of spanners out. Looks like somebody was repairing something in here. And just so happened to maybe take a quick bathroom break or something like that. Whole panel folded down for easy access. Pointed out to Jeff. Jeff, you're able to shimmy your way up in there. You've probably never been in a Lambda class before, but hey, it's easy enough. You pop a little grate, able to pull yourself up and through.
It's just the Kylo Ren. What is this?
Which one?
The Lambda class.
Lambda.
That's the one with the
old school shuttle, three
folding
wings.
wing.
Oh yeah. Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Also,
Sure.
quick question:
Yes.
the uniform that Belar is wearing, is it Belar? Sorry.
Yeah.
Is it a sovereignty uniform
No,
or
it is
an
not.
SDC uniform?
It is not. Not a USDC uniform either. It seems to be.
I see.
It actually says, where is my, before I lie to you. It actually just says Uzon Inc. on it. In Galactic Basic, INC, like incorporated.
I see.
So it seems to be the corpo that is currently running the system, or in charge of the system, the planet, if not the sector. And matches the Lambda. So very dark, sort of like sage green lapels, little black trim.
All right.
Oh yes, Jeff, you gonna open up the door, or are you gonna pump around in
Yeah.
there real quick? Yeah, hey, easy enough. Inside.
Pop the
There you
door
go.
open.
Shoot. Door opens up. Jeff standing on the inside. Flushes. Hey,
Come on in.
you might want to crawl back down there and pull that hatch back up. Get in the
Yep.
vacuum.
That's a good call.
Smart.
Not very comfortable. Now, in a classical way, the Lambdas are troop transports in and of themselves. This thing has been retrofitted to hell. The jumper seats, which are usually about 8 to 10 on both sides, totally gutted. The grate that Jeff came out of had to push a rug off the top of it. Very plush. Replaces it back down. Now there's only 3 chairs on both sides. It's like first class private jet, swivel seats, bantha leather, cup holders. And of course the cockpit is just a straight shot through. Little refresher has been added in as well. So you guys are flying in style. Like hopping on a yacht.
Yeah, pretty nice for just a public, anyone can use ship.
Yeah, yeah. anyone that's an administrator.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And Belar, as he walks, like disappears in the cockpit, pokes his head back out. So, you guys are like... I don't even know. Are you guys... You guys aren't USDC, are you?
I mean,
Not
no.
Well,
nothing any official capacity.
We're USDC in the same way you're an administrator.
He points at you, pats his chest. Understood. Yes, understood. Okay. And by the way, he starts pre-flight checks, and I'm flipping switches, getting everything. You guys hear the engines charge up, warm up. By the way, how long do you guys think this trip's gonna be?
What do you mean?
Well, they're probably gonna start missing it in 2 or 3 hours or so.
how long is the travel to Uzon IV?
Oh, well, we'll be there, and I mean it's orbiting, so we'll be there in half an hour, 45 minutes.
Not that long.
don't fully know what to expect once we arrive, but we could try to be quick about it.
Good. Okay. Nice.
No guarantees, though.
Well, yeah. Let's call it quick about it. Administrator John might be getting a little uncomfortable if we push past, 4 hours or so. And he buckles in. Passengers, please take your seats for takeoff. Lambda pulls up, bumps out of the little hangar bay lock, and takes off. He's a man of his word. Takes about just over half an hour to get to the orbiting moon of Uzon. Uzon IV, by the way, is the planet. I said Uzon II. There would need to be another planetary body for there to be Uzon IV. But Uzon III, Uzon IV moon. So it doesn't take long to get into a sort of orbiting cycle. And as you can tell, all right, well, he kind of puts in an autopilot, lets it hover by itself, leans back on the gate, or back into the main bay. Where you guys want me to put this thing down? Anywhere in particular?
We have
Because
We have the
I
plot.
can put it down.
From
I can put it down at the Uzon Inc. outpost. But
The
comes with
place
its
we are
own
looking for, it's a little less associated with any officials. What do you all think? Should we just try to scan for some kind of structure? If that's possible.
Feel free. They got the sensor suite right up here.
Yeah, I'll try it. See if we can find anything that would resemble a temple.
Absolutely. Give me another computer's check. This time, you've got pretty good gear, actually being in the ship, so go ahead and take a boost die for me. I am going to spend here. Give me a red and 2 purple.
I'm gonna spend one back.
Spend her right back. Throw her right back.
Learned my lesson. Oh,
Oh my goodness. Necron Tomb World.
The Undying Legions.
Drazen comes in and takes it all.
Tracy, yes. But 1 success, 3 advantages, and to spare. So, no, you get over to the sensor suite. Hey, scomp links are great, man. Pew! Plug that sucker in, get it whirring. Using the sensor suite on the Lambda shuttle, which doesn't look like they gutted it to save weight or anything like that, but it also doesn't look like they've upgraded it in the 60 some odd years that these things came off the production line. You give her a little boost though. Also, you know how these things work. So you get it in, you start running the scan. It's got plenty of telemetry data in there as well. It has made this trip countless times, and Uzon IV is well known. They have, Uzon Inc. has an outpost on the planet. It's not a total unknown. So, I'll say this, with 1 success, you can certainly find something that looks like interference on the scan screen. You scrub it, you reattach back in, resume. It looks like wherever this telemetry data is being stored to your droid brain, it looks like somebody has altered that data to make it like almost like a copy paste of a section close to it over this spot. Which is, of course, on the dark side of Uzon. It's locked. So no sun does it. 3 advantages. What would you like your 3 advantages to be?
I mean, open to suggestions, but I was thinking of possibly upgrading Belar's check on pilot taking us in.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Covers the despair a bit, I find.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
I mean, it's still open-ended, but I'd rather protect that than.
It might give us. It might give us, if he makes a great check, a preferable place to land.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The light side and the dark side of the dark side.
That's right. Well, yeah. Well, with 3 advantages, you can give a boost to the next check and the targeted one, so you can actually give 2 boosts to Belar's pilot if you
Yeah.
like.
Perfect.
All
Absolutely.
right. Okay, very good. And then, of course, your despair will become apparent.
I love when he says things like that.
Love that.
It didn't take 2 hours for them to realize it was gone.
Well, to be fair, that's not even the despair. I'll be straight up with that. A mechanic was actively working on the ship and just took a quick break, and you guys disappeared.
What the fuck is it?
So he's
knocked over
coming
a
back from the
sandwich.
refresher like, dude, what the hell? All right, let's see here. Oh, very good check. Okay, so
Hell
no,
yeah.
you lock in on this little point. Give Belar, he like leans over from that pilot seat to get a closer look at it. I mean, okay, I guess. Are you sure? Just seems like a patch of trees and more lunar rock.
I'm quite sure.
All right, well, whatever you say. Autopilot disengaged. Grabs the sticks. Pulls you guys down in orbit. Drops the wings for some maneuverability in this, a little bit higher gravity scenario. And flies you guys in. Who is looking out the viewport as you guys are coming down?
B&B.
Bede's got his wings up, blocking the light. As you guys are flying down, it is very classical moon scenario. It's not sweet Star Wars style where it's, ocean or trees or anything like that. Very much gray rock, but there is some vegetation. They have these very tall, spindly looking tree equivalents. They don't really have any leaves or anything hanging off of them like that, but they have these big orange bulbs that kind of come off these very long, spindly trees, and some of them seem to be 40, 50, 60 feet tall. They come in little batches, some are spaced out, but it seems to be that is probably the only type of vegetation that you can tell that grows here. And as Belar is pulling in, as you get closer and closer to this spot, there very much is something there. Doesn't look like a temple, but it does seem like a patch has been cleared in these trees that looks like there's a place to land purposefully. Keener, even as Belar is pulling in with his 4 advantages as he's flying over, he actually kind of cranes his neck to get visual out on it. Does that? They've got an intermittent marker on one of those barriers or on one of those borders of this little space right here. Somebody cleared that. Want to set her down right there?
Yes.
Good place as any.
All right. What are you guys looking for here, by the way? Is this a secret mission?
God, do we just shine the light on this guy off the rip? Is he that cool? do we like this guy that much?
I think we gotta ease him.
Okay. there's this crazy fucking sword that just sucks people into it, dude. Like, it comes in this giant bone temple of death, like Mortal Kombat. You remember Mortal Kombat, right?
I love that. Scorpion man.
He's joking. We're actually surveyors for a large mining company, and we were just coming to find if there's any good mineral deposits on planet.
Jeff, give me a deception check, man.
Also, side note, RPG sessions, at the top of your skills page, like your skills tab, right under only show career skills, it actually shows like what your opposed checks are. Because I always fucking forget.
Oh, that is very nice.
Leadership opposed by discipline, deception opposed by vigilance. Yeah.
It'll be
See the
3
diffies on that
purples.
goat.
It'll be 3 purples for
cool.
Belar's vigilance here.
What if I hit that?
Hey, I love it.
Then what is it?
It's still 3.
Then what is it?
Hey, 2 success, 2 threat. Hold the no, I don't want you to hold the setback. Jeff, how are you feeling about Belar?
He was pretty entertaining the first time we met. Like, it's still first night, but our initial impressions were pretty entertaining guy. Did I see myself teaming up with him in any way? No.
Sweet.
But
Take 2
He
straight.
got us here on time. Yeah.
He did get you here on time. He might be a little grating on your very strict way of life.
Got us here on time, so I can't blame
But
him.
2 successes. You tell him that, and Belar, as he's driving, he's like, "Now, it's kind of disappointing. Mining Corp? Ugh. Well, I might save you guys the trip. I can tell you this for sure. There ain't shit out there."
Well, we will certainly
What?
tell.
Have at it. Get her done.
We shall be back. And do us a favor, Belar, and please don't leave the ship.
Oh, no. No. I'll be staying right here.
Good man.
Into the bone temple.
Let's go.
All right, well, as you guys depart the ship, hits to the hydraulics as the ramp comes down, breathable atmosphere, go ahead, and as you guys step out, there is nothing. There are these trees, there are moon rocks, there are more trees, or more moon rocks. So, give me group perception check.
Not I.
Ooh, that's Samson.
Yes. Any yellows?
Any yellow?
Anybody
man?
gonna steal?
I have 1 yellow for perception.
Yes. There we go.
2
All right,
purples.
yellow, 2 green.
Scanning.
2 purple. Oh,
For wash.
Pump those up, man. Pump those numbers up.
and it's an upgrade, right?
Correct. Yes.
Upgrade on
Add
both
a
sides.
change to a yellow, change to a red. Beautiful. That's
Hell
the
yeah.
way life works, man. 1 success, 1 advantage. So Samson, as you guys are out, Bede is noticeably fidgety on your shoulder. You know, I've been getting a lot of turkey vulture content on my TikTok recently, and now I can't really separate that distinction
It's
I truly can't.
because they're really.
you want to be honest with colors. You want me to be honest with colors I see and when I keep blinking it?
Sure.
Mordecai for Mordecai.
That's really funny.
That's fucking
That's,
funny.
that's really funny.
Isn't he a Blue Jay?
He is, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's wow. That's new. But so as you guys are out there, this now condor-sized bird that is managing to hang on to you, which is no small feat. You guys begin looking around just for sights of anything, and on one of the rocks, the wind blows something. One of the orbs falls out of the tree, splats on the ground, draws your attention to it. You happen to look over there. this purple juice that has splattered on this rock. There was some dust on it. The juice sinks in to a recess on the rock. And it reveals a symbol. It reveals a rectangle that has little light marks, as if it appears it is coming out of rectangle.
Like the rectangle we just landed on.
Not quite. Not quite.
Symbol of a
You would
Whether
think,
it-
Shib, that it may look more like a door.
So, if I if I place my hand on the symbol and then think about the time where we walked through the first door, does it bring anything back?
Does it bring anything back? What was Samson feeling whenever he met the Brotherhood of the? Had that experience the first time on it. But how was that experience for Samson with Zorv?
Definitely, like the first ping of fear of like, oh wow, what an awesome power, and then more like awe and wonder of like, what is this crazy place? You know, this is a whole, literally whole nother dimension. I think the fear underlying of like not understanding or like kind of being lost somewhere new there as well.
Absolutely. I think as well, probably Zorv's mask. That of a Von Dune crab from his home world, stitched together with fragments of his own master's skull attached to it. Probably is the last thing that flashes in your memory. There is no force reaction, but as you touch the stone, feel like it is on a path, and you can give it a push. It clicks into place, and a deep rumble right in front of you, as probably a 3x3 little patch begins to slide away right past the rock.
Indiana Jones, baby. Okay,
And
I
it's a little
Terraria from a
descending
glow
staircase.
stick in it.
Terraria glow stick.
Yeah, just roughly like how dark is this dark side of Uzon IV?
Oh, very much so. You guys are lit up by the running lights on the Lambda. So, pretty much pitch black outside of the light provided by these exterior ship lights.
Well, I emit a little bit of light from my eyes. I can go first.
Yeah, I have no gear. I just have a pack 4 gear.
Yeah, how strange. You guys haven't had
We
a
could
chance to
always-
go shopping yet.
Fashion a torch? Is that a crazy thing to say?
Like, what
You
visuals
guys
going on?
also, good news is with a little vigilance check, there's plenty of gear on a ship. Somebody wants to make me a vigilance check, we'd have a couple hand
Yeah, we could-
torches for
You're
sure.
right. We broke into
I got you.
absolutely.
And for something as simple as some flashlights or some crack sticks, like Luke has, 1 purple.
Thank God, 1 purple. Jesus.
Never been easier. So 1 success, I'll say you find easily little emergency pack, couple of flares, 4 hand lights, 4 hand torches, and with 2 advantages, what else would you like to find in the ship that you might take with you?
Can I get a stim pack?
Absolutely, yeah. And take it out of the first aid kit, stim pack. Okay, now we can get.
Does everybody have a comm link?
Holy shit! There's a whole library.
Yeah, there is a whole library of items. Search through, by the way.
No.
And they're all on it. Yeah.
Jib does have a comm link.
Okay.
Don't believe Null does. Data pad.
Null is a comm link. He's our walking radio man.
I think that's racist, but
Oh, dude.
How dare you?
Can't let the droid go tree here. You should. It's no good. All right, so
I mean, if he leaves, he leaves.
we've got lights. We've got, I'll say, 2 flares, and a stim pack. What's our marching order?
they'll go first. I mean, like in the front. I need probably somebody with a light at the very front.
Yeah. Oh, well,
I can
good
take
news. You find enough flashlights for everybody.
Sweet.
Everybody can have.
I'll go first.
Shib would like to be in the middle somewhere.
Okay.
I'll go last. Slowest gate.
Giant hulking crab arm track through the mud.
And of course, we changed the Paragus too. By the way, I love this one. It's just for
Change to it.
Change. Oh,
Put it
okay.
on
You've had
when
it
we
on the whole
start
time. All right. Well, you guys.
I'm making my own ambiance.
You guys begin descent into and as soon as you guys step into this descending staircase, the stench of death, it's heavy upon your senses yet again. It smells like old death, though. Doesn't seem like anything's been freshly ritualized. You guys are pretty much coming off just a few days ago of what that exacting smell is like. This is a little bit different. And the staircase descends. Before it opens up into a little antechamber. Here, flashlights on. There are a few sconces that are not lit. There's a few books. It seems that this place has been carved from the rock itself. It doesn't seem like anything else has been brought in for the construction, at least so far. Some hand-carved pillars run from the ceiling to... But no sign of life. Jeff, you're in first. Your flashlight hits this first beam in between some of the pillars. Reflective substance on the floor. Light catches it. Focus in on it a little bit. You've seen this many times before. You know without a doubt this is blood. Somebody has been dragged through it. No sign of a body.
It's looking fresh too.
That's a great question that a medicine check could solve.
Let me see.
I can assist you as well.
Please do. And the difficulty?
Difficulty here, just 2.
I've got the one yellow.
Oh.
Go ahead and re-roll it. Fresh roll.
Wow.
Oh, baby.
Is that an escalation?
Gotta be one of my favorite home rules, by the way.
Yes.
One failure, one advantage. Jeff, I'll tell you this much. You know it wasn't today.
Okay. It's not liquid anymore.
No, it has dried. It is not like flaky yet, but it doesn't have any give to it anymore.
Okay.
And
it's a lot.
What's that?
It's a lot of blood as well.
Like a
Yes,
pool.
it's a streak of it. Yes, that's not like a finger, more like somebody hit the ground and then was dragged while they were bleeding for about 4 or 5 feet. Also, Jeff, one advantage. With an advantage, with this little crime scene, for lack of a better. You're looking, see where the blood mark is, see the pillar, shine your light. There's a little indention, a little notch that doesn't look carved or purposeful on the pillar. Approach it with that advantage. There is an arrowhead stuck into the stone pillar.
Really?
No shaft, no fletching, just an actual, what seems to be very sharpened Durasteel arrowhead, sort of to the stone.
Strange weapon of choice. I'd probably pluck it from the pillar and pocket it. Maybe pass it around.
Easy
if you wanted
enough.
to see.
And it is
Any blood on it?
From what you can see on this one, no dried blood, nothing like that, no viscera or anything hanging off of it. But this thing is sharp. It would definitely do some damage. And as you pull it out, you manage to remove it in its entirety. Just on the end of the head, it looks like it has a bit of that arrow shaft still attached. Like somebody may have tried to remove it, but it was lodged too much and maybe accidentally, in a hurry or something like that, accidentally snapped it off and left the head buried into. And the antechamber continues on through the dark. No other offshoots, just one more exit from here.
Quick question.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm asking this. In relation to where we landed the ship. So we went down into the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Which direction is this chamber taking us? Toward the ship, away from the ship, or?
I would say away from the ship.
Okay, cool.
So if the ship was west, you guys are heading east.
I see.
You guys continue to head deeper? Question mark?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I'll snap a couple pictures on my data pad.
Okay.
Ooh.
Of anything in particular?
Definitely the blood. I would like to get one of the arrow before we remove it.
Okay.
Null's gonna
And then
photobomb.
just the scene as a whole.
Very good. A corner, it's like that one SpongeBob episode. A corner of Noel is ever present in all of the photos. No matter what angle you take, somehow he manages to get something in there.
Very good.
Let me catch up on my notes real quick.
I'll be right back. I'm
Okay,
still
go ahead.
listening though.
Yeah. Or a quick bio if we need it, because I could also go peer.
Yeah.
So yeah, take a quick
Sounds
bio.
good.
Quick
But
bio.
we get deeper.
Yeah, before we get any deeper.
Poor puppy. Did you smell a banana in here? You want a banana so bad. Banana dog. She didn't want me. She wanted the bananas. There's no banana in here. No banana.
No banana.
I wonder what the over/under on unsettling things in my sessions are, or in Sunstriders are. Because I feel like we've usually hit some good stuff, especially like early on in campaign 1. All of the shit with the Bloodgate, pretty crazy. But now I feel like I'm hitting you guys back to back with it.
You had Gazir as well, or not Gazir.
Czar?
Sugan? No, the Ashing. The Ashing.
The Ashing. Yeah, Sugan, yeah. Cam, our number 1 viewer, Cam, by the way, is about to be on the Arcanus arc in campaign 1.
Ooh.
We have a real watcher,
he's
by the
eating
way,
that
guys.
shit.
He's on episode 24, I think. He's literally on the episode before you guys go back to Arcanus and then get stuck there for 10 episodes and deal with the Ashing and all that crazy shit. Which is like Water
That's deep.
7.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Cam's awesome. I need
That's
guest
the Colin
appearance,
gang.
Cam.
Yes, hey,
Colin
I'm
Game's
so
great.
down, and he really wants to. So if I can find a day on his schedule that works and get him
Just
lined
use a
up.
little his fucking like primer that he sent, the like his resume. He said,
It was pretty good.
Oh, his
it was a
resume.
story. You didn't,
He came up. He gave me a swatch. He said, "Here, dude, here's fan fiction." I said, "Sweet." Now it's my turn.
you would love Cam Garrett. He's fucking like
Come on.
meeting him in Colorado. I would not have pinned him at all in a fucking blue moon to even fuck with D&D. But like that's right up his alley. I think he was talking about starting up a game with his the fire department where he's at.
He tried to. Apparently, they were not media trained, media literate.
Yeah, I think one guy was like, "I have to write. Fuck this."
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Where my milk truthers at? What y'all know about this? What y'all know about this, white boy? Frosted oatmeal cookies, stale, and some strawberry milk.
You at my mama's house.
True.
Stale is on purpose, by the way. We open them things up and let them sit for a day or two.
You're nuts because they get hard as fuck.
Yeah, like more
No.
crunch.
Yeah,
they
more
get
crunch.
hard as shit. You
They
fucking
don't
milk
get
for.
hard.
That's what the
fucking
milk's
donkey
for.
teeth
That is
having motherfuckers.
that is what the milk's for. It
That's
softens
fair.
them up for me, dude. You're a hater.
That it does. I would never hate.
My Helen used to give me and Tristan a fucking cold Dr. Pepper or a cold Coke. And she had a like glass jar with like the little lever lid. I should keep
Oh,
full
yeah.
of brim with all them fucking cookies in it.
This thing
You
is
guys
so
talk about
good.
anything fun while I was gone?
Just my
Oatmeal
cookies and milk.
I've got Zen and Monster.
Nice.
I've got Mike, and he's hard.
Oh, dude.
Real.
Oh, hold on. I have a beer in the fridge. Hold on.
I like this new Noah. The new Noah that says, I would love a delectable
I know. I love
beverage
one beer
at
Noah.
the end of the day. It's elite. It's elite.
Yeah. I'm almost done with my 6-pack of Guinness I bought 2 months ago.
Yeah, that's elite too. You only need one though.
Well,
You got them in the frother cans.
bottles.
Bottles. Huh?
I bought them once to make. I can't remember what I made, but it called for beer. I think I just used it for seasoning.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
Used about half the bottle, drank the rest of it, and just every now and then I'll grab one.
Dude,
I
when I
don't know what it
pressure
was. I
cook
started
my
drinking
chicken
German
now.
beers.
Dude, they're good as hell.
You put. Mm-hmm. You're doing beer with the pressure cooked chicken?
Oh, what? Yes, bro. Instead of using the water in there, that shit is like
What an idea.
melt once you get it out. It is awesome. Like regular season, bro, but when it's done, it literally like will not, like you go to pull it out of the pressure cooker and it falls apart in the tongs. Like it's elite.
Oh yeah.
But I'm a big slop bowl connoisseur, so that's perfect for me.
Me too.
But if you like it in the whole chicken breast, maybe try something else. Okay. Ooh, deep dark bone temple. Ooh, okay, we're back. You guys continue on deeper.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right now, what I would like is everybody to give me effectively a sense check, which if you have it, great. Force power if you have it. If not, just roll your force rating for me. No other dice, just your force rating.
I love a vibe
He's-
check roll.
He's calling me out, chat.
That tracks.
Oh. Wait, none of us have sense?
I have sense,
Nice.
Oh, okay. So you
this one,
guys
this
and
one,
I have control upgrade. That's it.
have a control upgrade. Which one? What is that one give? Which is
Uh,
it? Surface level thoughts or
Since
which-
current thought of one living target.
Oh, wait, one. Who am I missing? Am I missing somebody? Jeff.
Jeff.
I need the Jeff one. But I'll say this: you only need one. Only need a pip for my general force users. And then specifically Shib for you. Let's see here. Now that I can access your sheet so easy.
Sorry, what am I rolling?
Just your force rating.
Force power.
Or a general
Okay.
use sense check.
Okay, Molly was being bad.
Ooh.
Oh, I.
Bullshit.
There you
only
go,
need-
brother.
You're a liar.
You only need one pip. You don't have to activate them, fellas, if on a dark side. That is entirely up to you. The more pips we use, of course, I'll give more information about the general situation.
Shit, I'm gonna use all of them.
My man said all of them.
Line it up.
Samson lining it up. Good.
I'll use my dark side pip.
Okay. Ship.
I use everything
Very good.
just for fun.
We're feelers.
We are feelers, and I love that you guys are feelers. It's important to me.
I'm an empath.
I'm an empath.
Jeff, how many would you like to use, if any?
I I think I'll abstain.
Okay.
Jeff wants to be fully alert.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So that gives us what, a total? 5, 6, and 11. Very good. Very good. I was going to say 7 for everything. 3 for something, 5 for more, 7 for everything. So 11 is plenty enough here. So as you guys, Shib, you take your pictures, and now there's not even the howl of wind in these chambers. But as you guys are wrapping up and about to continue deeper past this first chamber, it's so quiet in here. Hear your own breathing. And your chimes echo off the wall deeper in. Bling, bling, like a wind chime. Just bounce off the wall. Like they're quite some distance away. And just a shot of it. Just like somebody like tapped the wind chime on your front porch. That's it. And the silence that follows is perhaps even more deafening than it was. You guys continue. It does not take long before you enter a large, round chamber or roof. Flashlights all still on? Question mark?
Absolutely.
Fear of the dog.
Fear of the dog love. As you guys approach the entrance of this chamber, you can see that a old school draw gate, like with the metal prongs on the bottom, has been chain lifted up in front of this hallway. So you see it on just the other side, like the hallway, the top little prongs of it, and you can see like the little chain hoist in the main chamber, like of actual chain, medieval, is holding this little gate aloft. Flashlights, Jeff, you pan over. There is a massive skull, unrealistically large, sort of oval dais in the middle of this room. The skull itself is, I don't know, the size of a 18-wheeler, maybe bigger, like wide.
Good lord.
And it is definitely of an alien. You are not entirely sure of what, but somebody can certainly give me a xenobiology check or a xenology check.
I don't think I'm the right guy for that.
Weird.
Xenology?
Yeah.
I got 3 greens.
Hey,
No,
take
I
a
think
fourth.
Got a yellow.
Oh,
You have a yellow
Hey.
xenology?
Nolan Sampson.
Yeah, that'd be Nolan Sampson.
I'm a bird guy.
This guy,
You
this
are a
guy's
bird
been
guy.
studying
That's
birds,
fair.
bro.
He's a
He's a
bird
bird
guy.
watcher. He's
Yeah,
watching the Tatooine silly tits all the time.
I love the Tatooine silly tits.
But
Use my 4 greens.
okay, yeah. So you get to build your pool. So give you 1 yellow Dom and 3 greens. Check here. I'm gonna make it a hard check. I think 3 purple is appropriate. Do I want to give you a boost? Take a boost. I'll explain why if you succeed.
Chris, you're rolling this shit.
I'm
The
rolling
most
it.
ominous way to say take
No,
a
Dom, it should be you.
Chris,
All
you're
right.
rolling.
No,
Yeah, Dom,
no, you have the yellow. It's your skill.
Come on, Birdman.
Yeah, you're the Birdman. Yeah,
You said
this
hard.
thing's
You like to
obviously
know,
this
bird
thing.
boy.
It's a 35-foot wide
It's
mouth
avian
bird.
creature.
Obviously,
What else could it be?
It was a 3 purples. Was there anything else?
3 purples. That's it. So it should be yellow, 3 green, boost die, 3 purples.
The boost die. All right. The bones look hollow. Shit.
Call it
0 successes. 2
close.
This thing is massive. You know, it's not like, it doesn't look like a draken. I can tell you that much. Doesn't look like a draken.
Thank God.
It's missing the rows of teeth on the top and bottom. This thing has a single row, top and bottom. The teeth are kind of like moundish. They're not really sharp. They just kind of look like rounded cones, sort of traffic cone-esque, if you will. But this thing, I mean, it is incomprehensibly large for an animal. Bigger than a rancor. You think that with 2 advantages, it pops into your head, you could fly the Azure Legacy through this thing's mouth. No problem.
Wow.
Oh, it's
Holy
huge.
shit.
I thought you meant as wide as a semi is wide. You mean as wide
No,
as
as
a semi
long.
is long.
Yes, my bad.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
Including the trailer.
Including the
10
trailer,
feet.
yeah.
Make it
Yeah,
it
one's a
80
megalodon
feet.
mouth. The one's dune worm mouth.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it is. I mean, it is truly, the scale is insane. Everybody walks into the chamber. Lights still on. Around this dais, there are patches and patches of candles all around the rim of this dais. None of them are lit. The chamber, obviously, is huge. It's probably 150, 180 foot diameter, and even like with the flashlight up, it is a vaulted ceiling. It is way up there. These candles, as you guys are just sort of looking around, approaching, it seems like it is odd for them to be off because there are puddles and puddles and puddles and piles of wax around these things. And Jeff, well, actually, Samson, as you get closer, you're a little bit more of a candle guy. As you get closer, these things, the wax is not hot by any means, but it does not look like these things have been snuffed out, weeks ago. Like this is, now it seems like they may have been burning for weeks on end, replaced and the wax not cleared, but probably a day or so ago, these things were all somehow put out.
The wax is still pliable.
And under this, tomes, books and books and books. This little dais, the bottom shelf, sits up, is like a bookshelf. Scrolls and books and loose papers stuck in the wax all around the diameter of this dais underneath this skull.
Maybe whoever took care of this place was killed recently, maybe just a day ago.
Does anybody
Can
want
we
to
read-
split off and investigate more of this chamber?
I want to look at the books.
All of you, of course, can investigate more of this chamber, but I had a feeling Shib would want to read some of the books. So, Shib, if you want to give me an education check, that's great. What does everybody else want to do? Now, I haven't revealed a whole lot about this chamber, mainly because you guys have 4 beams of light only. So, pure investigation, I'll give you guys some more options if you want to split up. If you don't want to split up, that's fine by me. You can help Shib with the book.
I'll take a look at the gate.
Very good.
I'll go look. I'll kind of just do a like the far perimeter, like for to see if there's anything on the walls, artwork or anything like that.
And Jeff.
Might go just investigate the skull.
Okay.
And by that, I just mean marvel at it.
Marvel at it in its immensity, of course. I'm gonna get. So this is what I want from here. Chris, education.
Mhm.
Give me. 3 purples and a setback. Dom. Very simple. Give me a perception check. No difficulty. No. Give me perception. Give me 1 purple and setback. And then Jeff, I just kind of want. Give me. I'm leaning towards it for marveling.
And maybe I just want to feel what I would feel. Jeff might even be imagining what it would be like to be hunted by such a creature.
That's interesting. So give me survival. And add your force die to it. Give me 2 purples for that. And that's everybody.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm, of course, using my researcher talent. No
Okay.
setbacks.
Very good.
Or
Oh,
remove
very good,
2
very good.
setbacks.
Yeah, very
So,
nice. Okay, Jeff. Hip usage or no?
I think it's almost like a daydream that Jeff is staring at this thing's maw and walking through like what it would be like to encounter it alive in person. And just second nature, when that fear, fight or flight kicks in, is when that 1 pip would be used.
Gotcha.
Like a knee-jerk reaction.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, you would need 2 for your success, because 1 would bring you to 0. 2 would
Sure,
bring you-
I'll do the 2.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay, so, Jeff, in this sort of daydream, with that just quick spike of heart rate, in your mind's eye, the mouth of the skull snaps closed. It startles you, shakes you awake. Hasn't moved. But with the success, this thing is so immense. There is no planet in the galaxy that supports life that would allow this thing to get to this size. If this is just the head, this is a space creature. You're sure of them. And this thing might be millions of years old.
Wow.
No, 1 success. Go ahead, take a strength to start. But as you hit the perimeter, easy enough, you come across a few more scenes of apparent violence. This part, just as sort of obscured as the first pine, there are no bodies. Swatches of blood. But here, a little sconce, a pedestal where a little ornate, probably ritualistic candle or candelabra may have been lit for some ritual or something like that. Shine your light on it. Look at it. See the swatch of blood away from it, being pulled away from it. But on a closer inspection with your success, a bloody handprint. Looked like it tried to grasp the corner of its pedestal before being pulled away.
Real quick, can I see? Does it look humanoid or more alien based on just like fingers?
5 fingers, so definitely humanoid for sure.
Okay. I'll try to kind of follow the angle that it was reaching for, like flash behind.
Give me. On a kind of give me a medicine check. I kind of want a medicine check because it's intelligence on a little bit of a crime scene recreation. Give me 3 purples on that. Shib, looking through the books, quick researcher, grabbing some things. Without a doubt, just from the collections of texts that you easily pick up and look through, this is a Brotherhood temple, no doubt about it. Oh, goodness gracious, that's a good check.
Let's go.
Okay, nice. Can't wait to get to that one. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
There are treaties and research papers. There are collections of hymns. It is truly a wealth of knowledge that has been constructed. And it doesn't really look like artifacts. These things don't appear to be ancient. It seems like they are more recent copies and perhaps have been they're still bound in covers and things like that. It seems to stick out to you guys more and more the level of tech that is acceptable in here. There are no electronics that you guys have found. It's all candles. It's all manual. There's no gates or doors. The only thing that even belays a level of tech at all was the door to get into this place. But once you have entered the sanctity of this hall of the Brotherhood, no other tech has been seen. So, and Shib, that of course is noticeable to you as well. And with one success, you don't find a great deal of actionable intel. But one book that seems to be probably used, or was used rather frequently, is written specifically by a man named Talus. T-A-L-U-S. And it has descriptions of the first 4 doors and what lays beyond them. Now, it is incredibly dense. This was a very verbose man. And I'll give you, just to give you a little snippet, I'll have more. But to give you a little snippet, what you gather from a few pages, prologue and things like that, this Talus was the man responsible for the survival of the Brotherhood under the watchful and stern force of the Glen. And mentions quite a few things on how he escaped or managed to evade detection from those forces. He mentions Inquisitors a few times, Sabers, and how he himself was able to not combat them, but ways that you could avoid the danger inherent of having to face one.
Yeah.
And also important, with one success, Talus's description of the first door, hallways of flesh and, rejected living tissues combining and squelching about, very similar to what you guys experienced with Zorv on Etone. their chapter house there. Samson, 2 successes, 3 advantages. This one's easy. This gate never had a chance to be lowered. If something happened in here, guard or scribe or acolyte or whoever, nobody even had a chance to loose this thing. Doesn't look like the chain has been moved in quite some time. Definitely a security measure, but too little too late perhaps. And last but not least, Noel on our crime scene recreation here. 2 successes, 4 threats, and a triumph. 4 threats. Whew. 2 successes. This is easy. You are a droid of ritual. How for the Isopter, how pious do you think Noel is whenever it comes to ritual and things of that nature? Is that something that interests him?
I mean, I think so. Pious in what way do you mean?
You think Noel would be to the letter for rituals, for things of import to the Isopter, or is he just kind of laissez-faire with it?
No, I think being a droid, very detail-oriented, I think so.
Well, then this is no surprise to you. There was an acolyte or a scribe or something. You can see it in your mind's eye. You can see the recreation here. That was either praying, meditating, something with this sconce lit. And, once again, an arrow mark. This little pedestal here. This little wood pedestal. No arrowhead in it, but obviously an impact mark. Nothing left of it, cleanly removed, but seems to have been loosed from behind, pierced this man or this figure through his body, stuck a bit of the pedestal on through, probably, if not killing him instantly, killing him rather quickly. Blood, obviously, hand to it on his fall. Went to grab the edge of this pedestal, hit the floor, and then something or someone drug him away. And with your triumph, you got a pretty good idea who it might be. It might be the figure pulling a bow back on top of the skull, aiming at you at this very moment.
Oh.
And we'll go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, man.
So, everybody give me a vigilance initiative here.
So the murderer was coming from this direct.
Almost exactly. Oh, let me.
You open initiative.
Yes, it should be good to go.
Oh yeah. Damn, we got a good vigilance pool.
Counter.
Oh.
I think I can just click show.
Ooh,
So get it cool.
Here.
spooky.
Minion. Ooh.
Here. Add to it. Okay. Now, this is a surprise check. Oh, good. It's all question marks. Good. This is technically a surprise. So, I'm going to lose an attack, but then it's not going to be all 4 you got. Using, of course, your 4 threat on that one. Using those to still enact this little surprise around. So,
I do have one range defense.
very good. And this is certainly going.
That'll be very relevant.
That will be very relevant. And they were. Stop. Success. Whoops. Good, so. Wound. Now, Pierce 4. Pretty crazy, isn't it? So that will ignore 4 soak, but it will be 8 damage. 4 soak. So 8 minus 2
So 6
would be 6. So you'll take this. But that'll be our first PC heading up.
Yow.
And as it is whisper quiet. Now, of course, it is deathly quiet in this entire temple. So you can, I would say barely, you can hear the snap of the bowstring. And everybody else would certainly hear the impact of metal on metal as this insanely sharp arrow sticks square as you turn around, probably looking to almost hit you in the exact same spot in the back as this apparent other figure was struck. You turn and look to track it, hits you right in the meat of the big crab arm. All right, first PC. And of course, Noel, you can yell out something like that if you like.
Oh, yeah. Above the skull.
Who would like to go first?
Shib would like to use imbue.
Okay.
I think on Jeff.
Who are you imbued?
What does that mean?
Means you get to hit harder.
Now
Excellent.
you will have to move.
Oh, I know.
Well,
Actually-
technically, your regular movement, you guys are probably short range, so regular move because you got to be engaged for imbue, and then go ahead and roll your force check for imbue. Chip.
Yeah. I will use the 2 light side.
Very good.
So, Jeff, I'm going to up your brawn to 5.
Thank you.
I love my support casters, man. How fun.
Well, you're going to love this.
Okay, now Shib, I'll tell you this.
Hey.
So you hear the thwack, you hear the impact, you hear Noel say, "Oh, above the skull." You guys still only have flashlights. Not an action, but do you want to shine your flashlight somewhere in particular?
Yes. I guess I'll do a scan on the top of the skull.
Very good. So you quickly imbue Jeff, give him that deep well of strength, shine the light. The light, you have to scan it real quick. Just on the side, you see a desiccated figure. It is gaunt skin, patches of this gray skin hanging off, a almost pitch black uniform, definitely more tabard-esque, and now mouth agape, rotting teeth glistening, a flashlight, and the head unnaturally snaps over to look right down the barrel of the flashlight, and 2 little pits of green wispy energy from these desiccated recessed eye holes. I wanted to say
would like
eye
to-
pits. Eye pits is not.
Socket.
Eye sockets. That's the word.
I would like to, if I can, keep the flashlight on this thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It doesn't have turn
for
yet.
everybody.
So, for sure. For sure. Next PC.
Wouldn't mind going if that's okay.
Absolutely. Well, of course, Jeff. I would love nothing more.
How far is this creature from me? How
Okay,
many
well,
range bands?
it is on top of the skull. I'd say medium. Vertical.
Excellent. I would like to attack it with my fists.
Very good. Very good. Trying to reach out.
Indeed. So, let me do that.
Very good. Are you
Hold on.
closing any distance, or are you going just from there with your force blast?
I'm going force blast mode.
Very good. Now line it up. It will be so medium. Or do you? I think you just build your melee pool, right? So it should be 2 purples.
I'm going to build my melee pool, and then I'm going to use Far Strike, which I'll roll my force die,
Absolutely.
and I can get up to a maximum of long distance depending on the
Perfect.
pips.
So it'll be just 2 purples then for the melee, with 1 setback for a defense.
Now, if I also wanted to use my enhance on this roll, which increases up to a maximum of 6 my brawn, I think that's just I have to commit 1 of those force die, so I can only roll 1 force die for the.
Correct, for your Far
Long.
Strike. So you would
Okay.
commit 1 to enhance.
I
and
might
you
have to
one
close,
left over.
yeah.
So that is up to you.
I would close as far as I could on the ground to get to him. That way, it makes my check easier. Which is that fair, or is he just vertically going to be medium no matter what?
He's going to be vertically medium. You could attempt to climb up. However, man, I think you just spent some sweet XP
That's okay,
upgrades in
yeah.
that enhanced tree for a sweet maneuver force leap.
Oh wait, I did. I didn't
know.
realize I actually got to that point. I thought it was unspent.
Yeah, but
in that case, it's not even a question. I am going to force leap to close
absolutely.
distance.
So it is an enhanced power check. So give me athletics with your force die. So you don't have to commit any. So it'll be athletics with your force die. And since it's medium range, I'm just making an average check. Give me just 2 purples.
I'll take the light side.
Baby.
Very good, very good. Which I believe it is short range, and you have 2 light sides, so 1 to actually do the force leap. Or actually, I don't think you actually have to spend 1 to activate it. So really, you could jump long if you want. Not that you need to, but easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Oh.
On your movement, Jeff, what does it look like for your force leap?
I think it looks more like he's running up the wall.
Oh, of course. Running up the skull or running up the
Your
wall?
big strider.
Yeah, he's running
Like
up the
big steps.
platform that he's standing on. He gets a good running start, leaps up, and then springs twice on the way all the way up to meet him.
Very good.
Ooh.
And that, you easily close into engage range on your maneuver. Please go ahead and make your attack as well.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and commit 1 die to upgrade the brawn, and I won't need to do Far Strike.
Right, yeah, you're in the grill now. And now
2 purples,
looking
1
down at
damage.
that flashlight as you the thrum of that force energy as you bound up to it at the speed of speed of sound, launch up to the top. The head unnaturally looks over at you, which we're not even close a mere moment ago.
Yeah.
And please go ahead and make your attack. Still 1. It'll be still 2 purples and 1 setback for the attack.
Oh my
Goodness
god.
gracious!
Oh my god.
Huge.
I do feel bad a little bit.
Goodness gracious. Now I see you have your force die in there.
I do. I don't know why.
Can be used with
I thought I
your
was to do-
brawn, with your brawl skill, so you can use
Yeah,
that to
that's
give
what
you
I thought,
another
okay.
success if you want. But it is Dark Side Pit. I'll leave
I'm
that
going to
up.
hold off.
Okay, right, yeah. No, I would say, no need.
Yeah, no need there.
Well, what would you like your triumph to be?
Crit his ass.
I do kind of want to crit. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Very good. So this is 14 damage. So, well, we're about to reveal a lot more about this scene than I originally was set out to do, but that's okay. So it's secret. This is a minion group. Not so secret anymore.
Oh.
So Jeff, with the triumph, you are instantly going to kill this one on top of the skull. How would you like to do that first?
I think it just shows us Jeff, from this guy's point of view, is all of a sudden floating in the air above him and just comes around with a giant in the air roundhouse kick that just shatters his rib cage and
Absolutely
just disconnects his entire body.
And it launches him. Roundhouse kick launches him off the skull. Shib down there with the sweet assist. Flashlight over. You see the one that you kick fly literally on an angle to one, just a little bit of an outcropping of where one of these pillars is connecting and holding up, and there's just a little bit of a lip. Another one of these creatures is hanging out on top of it. The body that you kick launches into him at light speed, blows both of them up bowling pin alley video after a strike style. Just bits and pieces of these things collapse and they fall to the floor. And then, so let's see. Good. So that's 2. And then, not only do you kill 2 instantly with that one attack, one more seems to pounce down from the floor with a actual short sword, legitimate bladed weapon in its hand, and like recovers from the drop from somewhere, goes to pull back the swing, and just one more lightning speed attack instantly crumples this other minion as well. So you kill 3 of these guys in one fell swoop.
Jesus.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Jeff really said, Bunkai. Exploded 3 people.
Very good.
Jeff
Very
the
good.
speed blitzer, dude.
This all happens so quick. You hear the of the arrow, and then he looks over. Jeff's there.
Which is horrifying. Noah's always been a rushdown player in Smash, by the way.
Real.
There's only one honorable way to go about combat.
And that's
Ain't that the
true.
damn truth?
And that is true. Okay, that's the next PC.
No?
If you don't have anything, I can go.
Go for it.
Seeing this and Jeff absolutely annihilate a bunch of them.
And the 2
I
that
think
he
I'll
launches definitely fall right by you.
I'll kind of look down at one of them, but seeing that now there's multiple, I guess I can if I can like spin my action to just kind of scan with the flashlight to look for any others that might be hiding.
Absolutely, yes.
To
Please
try to
do.
call 'em
Yeah,
out.
give me a perception check here. And if you, with the action, give me 2 boost die on that, because this will be against 3 purple.
Yeah, let's spin. Why not? Two threat.
Yeah, take 2 strain for me here. Actually, take that back. Hold a setback dive.
Got it.
But with 2 successes, you see 2 more. Scanning the light, immediately scanning the room. You see a pillar across on the other skull. Already, just now starting to pull the bowstring back, leaning out, aiming up at Jeff. Call him out. Immediately look over. Another short sword seems to be trying to creep around the edge of the other dais and get up on Samson.
We've got more company. I'll point him out and warn him.
Absolutely. And with the successful perception check, with this being an action, you spot those two out. You hear the scraping of bone on stone. And just a quick flash down, a look down at your feet. Two bodies have fallen. It seems that they are drawing themselves back together.
Oh,
Oh, baby.
we've got even more problems.
That'll be
I
our
lost Mel's
last
voice.
PC.
Fuck.
I'm fucking
We're
with
3
him,
weeks.
I'm not
I mean,
gonna
we're
lie.
1 day off.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Yeah,
come
you're
back
right.
to it.
I like British ambassador to the Canary Islands and all.
I do actually. That's awesome. That's a sweet niche to hit. Nobody's filling that in the TTRPG
That's
community.
right. It's true.
All right. So Samson thought all that shit that just happened was fucking awesome. So he's pumped. He's got this big burst of fucking pride in him, and he's going to commissar point bead off of his shoulder at the one pointing the arrow at Jeff. And I'm going to use improved animal bond as
Okay.
well to give him a boost die to his attack.
So,
So that's going to suffer me 1 strain.
oh, you know
I
what?
still haven't.
I forget what stat block I gave, but I just realized I can put bead on the character list on here too, and you'll have quick access to them on
That'd
here
be great.
as well. I'll get that
Because
done.
I do not have his sheet.
I forget where I put it, but for now, give me a yellow, 2 greens with the boost die for his. We'll call it a claw. For
Okay. And
for 4.
difficulty
damage.
be 2 purples.
Yep, difficulty 2 because he's and medium range. So for 2 strain for him, can definitely close that gap, especially flying. I'm more than happy to let that happen.
Okay, so 2 strain on the bead.
Onto bead, yeah. So no worries there. Or you can be a sin eater and take 2 on you, since you're doing the force bond. I'm happy with that as well.
Yeah, I'll sin eat because we don't really have.
Yeah, since we don't
a
have it, that'll
sheet.
work for now. Perfect. But yeah, then go ahead and roll that attack as bead literally claws release, full form, 1 flap, like a bolt of darkness through even darker darkness. Full stealth mode, bends it around the skull onto the one drawing the arrow around the pillar, which you no longer have sight on anyways. Oh yeah. So 4 base into 8 total there. Nice, into 1 total there. On the way by, he, with 8 damage, on his way by, there is one bearing down on you. So bead takes off, flies like through this guy's neck, like full beak talons already out, clips the one on the way by, and you just hear an absolute thud from this other figure that was drawing this bow slam into the pillar he's hiding behind. And I don't know what the combat sounds of bead might sound like, but I'm sure it's very visceral.
Oh yeah.
It's like when the hawks hit the little bunnies and shit jumping through the prairies like a damn lightning bolt.
Peregrine Falcons, dude.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah. All right, and that will bring it to them. You guys, and that drops them, by the way. 4 of these guys are down. So the one last shambler is going to close the gap to you, Samson, and make his attack. Or attempt to, at least.
Oh,
Samson
I
was,
believe.
Dom was right, dude. This is a fucking Necron Tomb world. They're skeletons.
They're fucking
They're
green.
regenerating health. They're green. Come on, dude.
But hey, man. Sorry.
Trazen's keeping his fucking museum artifacts in here.
Listen, man. Hey, the best
It's a
GM steal,
precog.
and that's true. Any defense? I built the pool, clicked on you, so I don't believe so. Anything that I'm missing? I just got 2 purples for right now.
No, unless I believe I have my kukri out, which fuck it, I don't have it out. Come get some.
All right, hey,
Hell yeah.
life's good. 2 failures,
Nice.
1 advantage.
Weave.
So yeah, he and you. Gliansulum shell, naturally. Gliansulum crab. he learns from the best. He learns from the best, man. But yeah, no good on that one. So no good on the attack. That brings us to the end of this round.
Hold on.
And on that note, so that brings us to the end of the round. One of the skeletal beings reconstitutes at your feet. No.
Like that.
But we're back to the top, PCs.
If I may, I believe you said there's a sconce near. Would it be like a sconce or a torch? Anything that I could potentially light and keep with me?
Absolutely, surely.
I would like to, seeing it kind of reconstitute, rush over, grab something flammable, integrated toolkit, light the torch with like an arc welder.
Absolutely.
And look back to it and say, no. The void has claimed you. And I'll try to stick the fire into it.
Very good. Very good.
Hell yeah.
So improvised weapon. I would presume here. So go ahead, make me a brawn attack for sure. It won't be with your heavy Hydra spanner, but give me a. It should still
flat
be
melee.
It should still be a proficiency though for sure. So still take your yellow, but no setback from the Hydra spanner. So give me a yellow, 2 greens. Take a boost die, and then 2 purples, and 1 setback.
All right. Oh,
Ooh.
2 failures, 4 advantage.
So, 2 failures. You take this rapidly lit sconce, start trying to beat this reconstituted being. It does very clearly, with 4 advantages, catch on fire. And it doesn't pay a lick of sense to it. No pad out, no draw of attention to it, nothing. But with so
clear to see.
4 advantages, you can pass a boost die if you want, or we can kind of make it like a dot. So if an attack does go off and is successful on it, I'll give you 2 burn for him actually being on fire on a next successful attack.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool, absolutely. So now all of a sudden, there's a lot more light in here than there was because there's a full flaming skeleton guy right by Noel and a sconcelet. So you guys can see a lot more in here than you could previously. That is our next piece.
Funny how things change. I think that means I'm back up. So now that things are lit, what is the state of things on the floor? We've got people coming back up from the undead. Are there any more that have been revealed that are kind of in threatening positions?
There are no more been revealed.
Okay.
So one is currently engaged with Samson, and one is currently engaged with Noble.
Well, Jeff's
and
got a pretty
B
good
is
spot up
currently
here.
tearing one apart at a pillar beneath.
Okay, Jeff's got a pretty good spot up here. Is there anything? I'm going to spin it on a perception check. Is there anything placed in like ritual, a place of like ritual significance that looks very important in the room that might be tethering these people, these undead to the land of the living.
I see. Give me a perception check. And I want, give me a perception check. Add your horse die. And it's going to be 3 purples. And I'm going to upgrade this one. Give me a red and 2 purples.
Red 2 perps, force die.
Very
Wow.
good. Okay.
How many is it going to take?
Only 1.
I'll take the 1.
Okay. I love when we're spending it. So I'll walk you down this line right here with 3 successes. Okay. So light, a lot more light in here. Still plenty of darkness, long shadows cast by the actual fire. From where you are up here, 3 exits or 3 more exits from this antechamber on the farther side of the room. A lot more blood dragging at all 3 of these other exits.
Wow.
All 3 of them have the little chain gates, like the little palisade block, if you will, like the one you guys walked in at. None of them dropped or drawn.
Question.
Yes.
On which side of the portcullis is the mechanism to raise the chain?
To
The
raise
inside
chain,
or the outside?
they're all inside here where the skull is.
Okay. Is this like some kind of battle coliseum?
You don't believe so.
Okay.
You don't believe
Sorry,
so.
continue.
No, of course. That's a great question. You don't believe so. So let's see, that was 1. With another success. Walk you down this line. And with the force usage here on the dark side. With the dark side pip. Your senses, you're in combat. They're enhanced right now. You're seeing things on a micro level, right? You're watching them reconstitute. You're watching these wisps of green energy from their eye sockets. And it's like you can see a tether. And from all of their eyes, so from all 10 eyes of these creatures, these little wisps flash in and out, and it's like marionette strings going down this middle hallway. And even more, another success, you think you can hear chanting echoing from down that center hall.
Okay.
And then you have a triumph. What would you like your triumph to be?
That's a good one.
Thank you.
It's tough. Drawing blanks on this one.
You could potentially make out some words of the chanting.
Yeah, sure. That's great.
Senses sharpened in this moment. The chanting, of course, echoing underneath the din of battle, but you're locked in, Jeff. Specifically, you hear the words by the first cut, the second cut, the third cut, and the fourth. I bid you, or I command you, do my bidding.
Wow. Guys, I don't know what's going on, but we're not going to solve it here. I hear some chanting going on further on these tunnels.
And you, of course, still have your maneuver, so you can still move.
Yeah, I'll force leap down and just kind of get back into the mix of things.
Absolutely.
Maybe assist Samson.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'll go ahead and make your force check to make sure nothing bad happened. To clear your medium so you don't take any fall. So you should just have one force die on. But all good.
Wow, that's
You've
a
got
lot
one
of
light
blanks.
side,
A lot of
one
blanks.
dark side. That is a lot of blanks. But hey, it's easy peasy. Make it down. Easy enough. Next PC. Jeff, as you thunder down by Samson. Flash of light.
Yeah. So, question.
Yes.
Mechanics question here, Jake. So, bead is Samson's familiar, right?
Sure.
Effectively.
Yeah.
If I wanted to imbue bead, would I need to be in engaged range with bead, or could I
Yes.
do it through Samson?
I would say
Okay.
with bead, since he's, actual being.
Also, what is he using to attack? Is it
Talons.
agility or brawn?
Is brawn.
Okay. Sick. You know what, actually? I lied to you, Dom. I'm going to use valuable facts.
Okay.
So average knowledge check. Let's see, where's my knowledge? We'll do, what would this be?
This would be a lore check for sure.
Lore. Alright. Ooh! Something to prove. I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay.
Me?
Hey,
Oh, fuck
what
it.
a convert.
Nice.
what a conversion.
Alright. I would like to give Samson one free triumph
Okay.
for this encounter.
Very good.
So also, it doesn't say that you have to use it like in your next turn. So I'm assuming he could just kind of plug that in wherever, right?
For the encounter,
Encounter.
yeah. For the encounter.
Yeah. Okay. So Samson, you have a free triumph. And then what can I do with my triumph?
That's a great question. What would you like to do? You can give another. Well, you can't give another triumph, but you can give an upgrade to a teammate. Or, as always, you can notice more things.
I think I would like to notice more things, specifically about the chanting, the hallway, something.
Gotcha. So
What's going down there?
Jeff calls this information out, and you lock onto it. Still partially, with some kind of connection to Jeff from your just beginning to fade. And as you lock in, as you get a little bit of that connection, and you can see a little bit of what Jeff is seeing and how these wispy streams that connect down this center hallway and this chanting. You're at least a little familiar with dark side alchemy. These things here, obviously, they're not living. They are just puppets, right? They're not making any choices or anything. Yeah, somebody's driving. Somebody's behind the wheel. And there may be somebody a lot scarier waiting for you down that hole. Certainly a force user.
All right.
That'll be our last PC.
Very good.
Oh, and with your triumph, this is only fair enough. I'll give you even. You're pretty confident the only way to stop these things from coming back is to probably cut the strings off at whoever's controlling.
Yeah.
Samson.
I will, of course, call that information out. We need to get to the source. Down the hallway.
So with Just perception. Fuck. I wanted to call you Chris. Shibs. Knowledge. Samson's going to see Jeff bearing down on the guy in front of him, give him a wicked little smile, and then start to move down the hallway.
Hell yeah.
All right. You have quite a way to roll. Would you like to use both of your actions, or your action and your maneuver to move?
Yes, and then how close would I be there?
With both, that would get you to medium, so that would get you past the skull, probably to the pillar where Beat is ripping this thing apart.
And if I would like to double maneuver for an extra 2 strain.
So you can't have 3 maneuvers. So you can only have
Okay,
2.
so
That'll
only
get
the
you your
2.
medium no matter what.
That sounds good. I don't need, I don't believe I need any other actions this time.
Gotcha. Now, Shib, did you give the Triumph to Samson?
Yes.
So Samson, if you wanted to, you could take 2 strain to move and then whack this thing with a free Triumph. If you'd like. Unless you have another check.
I would get an
with
action
Triumph on
to
it.
try.
Well, you would action, maneuver, bonus action maneuver, or strain cost maneuver. If you don't action, you don't take any strain to move to. But if you still want to hit and move 2, take 2 strain.
I would like to do that.
Absolutely. So yeah, go ahead
So
and
2
build your attack pool. Add that free Triumph in there.
Now, what if instead of hitting this thing, firstly, what do I see?
Well, you have this thing. Jeff just jumps down to speed blitz this guy back from you. You see one completely on fire and one more at Noel's feet. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. I was a little confused right there. Never mind. This was a shambler. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking I made it down the hallway for some reason when we started throwing the actual hit and all that. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to swing with my kukri.
Very good.
Using the combat menu,
Mhm.
I would just click the dice pool. Yeah,
Yes.
and then question marks,
Mhm.
engaged, build pool. There we go. Oof.
Oh, you should have your free Triumph in there. But that won't.
Oh yeah,
don't
I
think
did
that
not.
will
I did not
Gotcha.
put it in there.
Success. No. That's okay. Because you still have a Triumph. What would you like your Triumph to be?
So. It's a fucking sorcerer. Could I possibly make reanimating or fighting whatever I'm fighting a bigger drain on whoever's controlling it?
You can
possibly
certainly
weaken
give this other controller a increase on their next check. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. It will be the Shamblers. Now, back goaded, but we're gonna make our attacks first. Samson run by, so on death.
Wait, Samson. It might not be worth it. Never mind.
Grenade! Obeisance blade!
I was gonna say you could maybe suppress the corpse to where they couldn't be reanimated, but then you'd have to commit.
I was thinking magnitude of it. I'd have to do multiple.
Yeah, you'd have to keep all that juggling. That'd be crazy.
Jeff, too clean, too good, not a damn stain on you. They can't hit you. Too easy.
Oh my.
Okay, now one more.
Jeff beating ass and not creasing the J's either.
Correct. One more will reconstitute here. But with our first round, I think Jeff can kill all 3 again. So Jeff, go ahead and whatever you'd like to do, it's your turn.
All right, I'm building my pool again. This time I'm going to dual wield to try and I'll upgrade the check
Okay.
to
Very good.
3,
Absolutely.
but it will allow me to dual wield. Is that 6 brawn currently? No.
Is Imbue still
Also-
active?
Yeah, that's a good question, Chris.
Is Imbue
Is
still
that imbue
active?
still
Chris?
active on me?
No, imbue is not.
Just one round.
active.
So 5.
Just one round.
Okay, sounds good. Any setback?
Nope. Oh well, they're 1 defense. They've got 1 defense.
Okay. Wow.
Good. Would you like so?
I think I need the 2 advantage to do a dual wield there. But I
You
don't
would
have
need
it.
the 2 advantage. So let's see. That's 10 damage. Jeff, I'm willing to peel back the veil of the mathematics here. With the dark side spend as a success, you'll kill all 3 again.
It's not happening. I think Jeff's going to say, hey, go on without me. I'll clean this up. Jeff's given in too many times this encounter. He is very aware of it as well.
The
He feels
bloodlust-
the chains drawing from him.
The bloodlust, Jeff, you feel the chains coursing like power through your veins, and you chop it off at the head. You force that back down and stay in control of yourself and deal 8 damage. Right?
I'll clean this up, guys. Just get going.
So, single 1 left at 1. And I'll ask this. Is everybody going to move down the hallway? Sans Jeff.
Yes.
Yep. At full move?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
it is just now 10. So I think this is a good enough place to call it as we move into the second phase with a little bit of a party split. Chris's favorite.
Love it.
I was picturing I'll be a turn behind.
Yes, pretty much.
It's not a full party split, dude.
No.
We're leaving Silas in the jungle.
Actually,
Yes, no.
if I could, I'd like to use my action to overcharge as I'm running.
Okay.
Just because no idea what's going to be behind that.
Absolutely.
Rotoka.
So I'll be a little bit in between.
Rotoka, no. I'll leave you on this. I'll leave you on the cliffhanger. I think that's more fair. You guys take off. Jeff, one will constitute back, but there's quite literally no way you don't deal 5 damage next time.
Just spawn camping.
Yeah, literally. Just XP farming. Right?
Campers.
But Jeff, you'll be effectively a turn with Force Leap as well. You can cover a lot of ground. As a maneuver, you can move to medium, and then you could use your action to keep running, which would cut you. Which it really gets you rolling. It takes 2 to move from medium to long, but that would realistically mean you're only 1 turn behind no matter what. So, as you guys charge down this middle past the portcullis, this middle hallway, flashlights up, I would presume.
Yes, sir.
You guys are running fast as you can. Beams of light flashing up. These little wisps of green flashing past you. The chanting growing louder, echoing more as you get down. You guys burst into what can only be the Obeisance Vault. This here is true masterful crafting here. A big stone door has been entirely exploded to pieces. A vault has been stripped clean behind it. Bodies of Brotherhood members, probably about a dozen, 10 to 12, have been entirely drained of their blood. The husks of their bodies desiccated, skin tight to their bones underneath. Not animated, but just cast about. Their weapons either tossed on top of their bodies or still in their hands if they managed to draw one as they fell. Arrows sticking from some of them, and a Geonosian in long, dark robes with a staff, which I think I can show you this image here. See it. The chanting stops for just a moment. Seems like their eyes roll back from the back of their long Geonosian head, their insect eyes, wings on their back, just a bit. The staff twirls in front of them just twice. Slams it into the ground. A green wave of force energy erupts out from the staff, hitting the floor. Some of the bodies in the vault begin to rise from their seated positions. I am Fourth Cut Zonic. And it is my will that the Legion holds this vault. That's where for tonight's session.
Can you spell that?
Fourth Cut. Zonic. Zonnek. I know. Shib, real quick, just last little fun part. Give me a Xenology check, or whoever. You three are in here. Take a green from. Actually, don't take a green. Just give me this one. There's no way in hell Samson would know.
Xenology?
Yeah, give me Xenology. Make it a average check.
Average. I'm going to upgrade it.
Oh,
One failure, 4 advantages. With the failure, you're not entirely sure. It doesn't super stick out to you. Doesn't super stick out to you. With 4 advantages, you're pretty sure that there shouldn't be a Geonosian standing 70 years after they were pretty much virus bombed from existence.
God, this is 40K.
Sweet Clone Wars episode, by the way.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm going to hold off on the XP since we're mid-combat for now, but we'll double up next time.
Real quick,
Yes.
I'm assuming we're keeping the same Destiny pool.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to leave the table as is.
Very good. Will of the Force, once per round after failing a skill check, character may convert 1 dark side Destiny point to a light side
I like
Destiny point.
Really?
Nice.
Cool. I like it. What a fun
Attrition.
ability. What a fun ability. Well, loyal viewers, Cam, you might get here one day.
Hey, Cam.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're in the thick of it now. And man, I love whenever Jeff does 18 damage in one round. It's awesome. More on that later. Thank you so much. We love you. Have a great night.